It has been a while since I've jumped on and talked to you guys, but I'm here. This video is going to be a little different, as you can tell by the title, and we are going to be on a book bin buying as well as go book buying before we go on that bin. Currently my TBR is very low, which is why we're going to be buying some more books today. And then I don't want to buy any more until November when Iron Flame comes out. That is my goal. I can do it. It's like, what, 4 months away? Let's try. So at the moment, before we go, I've currently got on my TBR the Disney Villain Twisted Tales. I've just got 4 of them in the set. It's Mother Knows Best, Fairest of All, Poor Unfortunate Soul, and The Beast Within. I have read The Beast Within, but not the other 3. After I read it, I realized that if you got to read it in a specific order, and I didn't realize that, and it makes sense now. The other 3 that I've got on my TBR, which we've got Icebreakers, which I think I'm going to read first. We've also got A Good Girl's Guide to Murder, which I'm excited to read this. I don't have the other 2 books because I went to go buy the series until my partner's like, why are you buying a whole series if you don't even know you're gonna like the first book? I'm just like, I just need the whole series. So because he was there, I just got the one. And then we've also got Things We Never Got Over, which I'm not as excited for this one. I've just read a lot of hype about it, and the hype is just not getting me there. But I love these type of books, so I'll be fine. I also just finished reading Fourth Wing 2 yesterday, so I would love to be able to find another book like it, about like more the Dragon Bond and like the Dragon Rider side of things. Like, that was pretty cool. So we're going to go buy some more books, and I'll come back here and I'll show you what I got. I keep on falling for you. Okay, so I just went to a Kmart near my house, and there really wasn't much there, to be honest, once I actually had a proper look. They had like the Twisted Love, Twisted Hate series, except they only had 2 books out of the 4. And they also had, I think it's called King of the Wrath or something like that. And the new Anna Han, I can't say her name, I think it's like Anna Han or something, like her new series. But once again, it was only like 1 or 2 books in the series. But the books that were there, they didn't have like the first book to the series. So I ended up just getting 1 book from there, and we are going to go to Target now to just hope there's more. Okay, we are back. Sorry, my dog is drinking water. You good? Okay, so I am back and we have secured some goods. I couldn't find all the books that I wanted, but I did end up spending about $110. So a couple of things. I know I said once I go buy books, like that is it. But there's 2 books that I really want to get. And those 2 books I'm gonna have to order off Amazon. I will be buying them. just I'm not cheating. It's going to go in this pile. I just don't physically have them. There is also 1 more book that I will be buying if I do see it while I'm out, which I will get into that because it's a part of what I brought today. Okay, so I'm just bringing up my TBR. The books that I will be buying off Amazon will be The Housemaid, The Housemaid's Secret, both by Frida McFadden. I also want to read Don't Let Her Stay by Nicola Saunders, and also I want to read Credence. Let's just pretend they are here. Okay, so right off the bat, you know that I went to Kmart first, and honestly at this Kmart, I don't know why, but there wasn't much variety at all. The ones that I was looking for, they weren't there. And the books that were there that I was considering, it didn't have the whole series there. And I couldn't even start it because it was like the third and the fourth book in the series, so there was no point even buying them. But funnily enough, I ended up buying this book because it was the last one there, and so weird, but I actually saw a video about it last night recommending it. And last night on the recommendation, I was a bit like, I don't know if I'll like it. I put it on my TBR anyway, but I wasn't like 100%. But when I went in there today, it was the first book that I basically saw, and it was on the very bottom shelf, and it was the last one, and I was like, you know what? I think this is a sign that it's meant to be yours. So I grabbed it. I'm going to try it and we'll see how it goes. So with the recommendation from this one, I got it because I read Fourth Wing and I really loved it. The Dragon Riders, the Dragon Bond, the whole book. I loved it. And I was looking for something else with dragons in it, and somebody said to read this. So it's the Priory, I'm not going to be able to say this the whole time. So it's called The Priory of the Orange Tree, and it's basically a queendom, not a kingdom, it's a queendom without the hair. I think there's like a war that goes on there. I'm pretty sure there's dragon riders in there. So, and the other thing that sold me as well, I really love these details. It also makes me feel like there's a bit of world building in there when they put a map in. Now that is the only thing that I was able to find at Kmart, unfortunately. And I just couldn't be bothered driving to another Kmart. So we went to Target instead. Okay, so to be honest, at Target had a lot more books than Kmart did, which was really good. And I had a bit of more variety that I liked as well. The books that I got from here, in a way I got a few, but also in a way I didn't, because one of them's a series and there's 4 books in the series. And the series that I got is the new Ana Juan, I think that's how you pronounce it, but her new book series that has come out. So I got all 4 while I was there, and they were all $12 each, which honestly I reckon they've just dropped in Australia, I believe, and they're $12 each. I thought that was great. Short, sweet, I've heard good things about them, so there we are. This next one goes into what I was saying before about how I brought a book, and there is another one in the series that I will be buying if I see it. And I ended up getting the second book to the Good Girl Guide to Murder series, but they didn't have the third book. But you know what? I've got the first 2, so I'm happy to start the series now because I was waiting just in case I ended up liking it and I wanted to start it straight away. And one thing I noticed about this series that I really, really love is the detailing on the pages. So honestly, I hope you don't read the page, but I'm just gonna try to cover it. But I love the blood drip and the fingerprint. And honestly, it looks really cool. So I'm very excited. I don't know which one I'm gonna read first, but. Okay, so the next one I got that I also recently heard a lot about, I was debating so hard between buying Tessa Bailey's book. So there was the Hook, Line and Sinker, except that was the second book to the series. They didn't have the first book there, so that kind of narrowed that out. And they also had Secretly Yours and Unfortunately Yours, which goes together. While I was there, I was reading some reviews on it though, and the reviews didn't sell me to buy the book. Don't get me wrong, I probably will still read it one day, but if I'm going on a book band, I want to read books with good reviews. So please let me know if you have read those books or any of Tessa Bailey's books below, and which one's your favorite and which one should I grab. So instead, I saw Happy Place. And I saw a few reviews about this. I looked it up and it had good reviews. And it's basically 2 exes. They were a couple and now they're exes, but every year they go on a holiday with a bunch of friends and family, and nobody knows that they've broken up. So they are pretending that they're still together throughout this holiday, and it's going to be the last holiday because they're selling the cottage. And yeah, so I feel like there's going to be some spice in it, hopefully, but we'll see. So the next one I got is a bit different from all the other ones that I got. This one's a bit more of a thriller. So I like to mix the thrillers in with love stories because I am a thriller person and I absolutely love spicy books. Like, they're amazing. I love romantics, but I love a good thriller. So to mix in between all the love motion that I've got going on, I picked up this book here. It's called The Dive. This one is about an island on Thailand, or in Thailand. And basically a scuba diver instructor leads the students out for the first dive. And by the time she goes back to shore, one of the students are dead and then one gets injured. And basically there's somebody out there that's trying to murder them. And she thinks that she's going to be next. So this is very beachy. I love the ocean. I love the beach. I love the water. Initially when I saw this and it said The Dive and it said that one of her students like died and got injured, I was like, oh my god, it's gonna be like a shark attack or something in the ocean. But I'm pretty sure it's not. I'm pretty sure it's the human on the island that is going out and killing these people. So I'm excited for this one. I currently have 13 books in total for me to read right here, right now. And then I'll be ordering or buying like the other 5, which is the 2 Housemaid ones, Credence, Don't Let Her Stay, and the 3rd book, To a Good Girl Guides Murder. That in total should be plenty for me to get through until October at least October. We are currently at the end of July, so I've only got August, September, October. I got 3 months that I can't buy books for. It should be enough. If I pace myself, it will be fine. So other than that, if you want to see a video on how to take your own Instagram photos, click on this video right here and I will see you in the next one. Bye. So this is all of them here and I don't know which one I should read first. Let me know.